Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am reviewing the Jeffree Star Thirsty Palette and two of the liquid lipsticks from the same collection. That's what I did my whole look with today, and you guys will see if I think if it's really good and worth the $52 and the $18 a piece, or if you could get something else a little bit cheaper. And yeah, I think that's about it. I don't want to give too much away in the intro, so let's get started. Right, so this is what the palette looks like. I'm sure everyone has seen it because now it's like iconic, but I love how it looks like an orange popsicle, and I also love the texture, how it also feels kind of wet and almost sticky, like a melting popsicle, but not like sticky that stuff's gonna get stuck to it. So we're gonna open it up, which I already have opened it, so this is not like a first impression, but hopefully you can see it here, all of the gorgeous colors. So I'm going to prime my lids and we're gonna get started. I'm just using the NYX white base, so this does help enhance the colors, but I'm going to be swatching them on my arm and kind of putting them up here somewhere, so that you guys can see what they really look like without such a white base. And I'm just going to blend this out with my finger. Just helps it melt into the eyelid. So just taking a fluffy brush, I'm going to take the color Parched and put it all over my eyelids. So I'm just putting this all over my lid, and it really is just kind of like a pale, like nude color, I would say. But it's not even bone colored. I would say it's almost like a concealer color, maybe. Kumquat is just like a kind of sable color, I would say. It's got a little bit of a orangey undertone. Now I'm just going to use this as like a transition color. They're applying like really smooth. They're not chunky, and they're not really, I'm not getting a lot of kickback. Now I'm just going to blend it out with this Delium brush. This is my favorite blending brush. And we're just going to give it a nice little blend. Some people are saying that this palette definitely swatches better than it applies. We'll see when I swatch it how it performs. Like, some people said like the colors blend away too much. I'm not seeing that yet, but maybe with like the blues. I'm going to deepen the crease up with Stroke, which is another similar kind of brown color. I'd say these are pretty similar colors. This one's just a bit darker. I'm just putting this on the outer corner, and then I'm going to blend it with that other brush I used a second ago. I don't see like a huge difference between these colors. Like, I would have rather have had like a really vibrant purple. I know he just did purple with like the Blood Sugar palette, but I think like a lilac would have been really pretty to kind of bring it together, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 different browns. And I know like everybody needs like different shades depending on like what your skin tone is, but I feel like they could have kept Drizzle, Subtle, and Kumquat, and then Stroke could have been like a purple. I think I'm gonna use Submerge and then maybe put some splash on the inside. So we're gonna start with Submerge. It's a lovely blue. Let's see how this applies. Oh, it's coming off a lot more teal than it looks in the pan. Now I'm just packing this on with a brush, and I saw it in the video that he did with Lipstick Nick, like his makeup artist. She used her fingers, so I'm gonna use my finger. Let's see. Oh yeah, that definitely applies like way brighter with your finger, which is weird for a matte, in my opinion. I think it says on here that these are shadows and pigments, so I'm gonna assume that this is probably a pigment just by the feel. It's very soft, and I feel like it's one of more of like the soft pressed ones that he did for Blood Sugar. Now I see with the blues where it's like blending away when I'm just trying to get like a nice soft edge. It's like, do you see how it's like muddying almost? So I'm gonna have to put like another layer to keep the color. Okay, now I'm gonna take this domed shader brush and we're gonna take Splash, which is this gorgeous green. And it's like way greener than I thought it was. I thought like the colors in the pan don't match the colors on your lid. And I'm using a white base too. I'm still seeing like they blend nicely, but it takes a lot of product to get that really like vibrant color. And there is a touch of fallout down here. Like I have a nice little green streak here, kind of like a bluish green streak. So I'm glad I did not do my face makeup first. The two blues blended together gorgeously. So now I'm going to do my face makeup and I'll be right back to finish off the eyes. I have foundation, concealer, blush, highlighter, contour, all of that on. So now we're going to finish the eyes. I'm going to go into Divine, which is one of the shimmer colors. We're going to put this on the inner corner, and this brush is dry. So we're going to see how it applies here. Someone said these are better with your fingers as well, but for this, I don't know if I can really get like my finger in there without it being too much. For liner, I thought about using one of the liquid lipsticks, but I'm actually going to use this Ulta liner, which is this like gel teal color. Okay, so I am just going to curl my lashes a little bit and put on some mascara. I'm going to use the MAC in Extreme Dimension, and this is just black mascara. So I'm going to pop on a lash, I think it'll just be pretty and bring it together. These are 144s. You guys know I have these random lashes, so I'm going to put those on and I'll be right back. I have my lashes on. Now I'm going to put a little bit of something underneath the waterline, and I'm going to use Quench, which is the yellow. I'm just using an angled brush. I don't know if you can see it because of the shadow of the lash, but it's there, but it's not as like, I expected like a neon yellow just by the way that it is in the pan. I think the yellow looks really pretty with the teals, and I think maybe next time I use this palette I will put the yellow on the lid rather than both the blues. So now let's do the lips and then I'll give my final thoughts. I got Huntington Beach and Thirst Trap, and I'm actually going to use them both. So starting with Huntington Beach. And then I'm going to put Thirst Trap kind of in the center. Because when you combine it with Huntington Beach, it almost looks silver. But I really like the way it ended up looking. Alright guys, so overall I think this palette is okay. I don't think it's something that you necessarily need to have in your collection if you're a big Jeffree fan and you want to get it. I'm not going to tell you not to, but I definitely think there could have been I don't know, a lot of the colors are really versatile, but I think there could have been like a lavender or a lilac in here rather than one of these two colors because they're very similar. But I really like these shimmers. I want to play with them more. And the other colors I will swatch at the end so you guys can see. Hopefully this mirror's not blinding you. But overall, I think it's really nice. Of course, the liquid lipsticks performed like they always do. They're one of my favorite liquid lips. So yeah, if you got anything from the collection, let me know down below and tell me if you liked it or not. And I think they're coming out with another palette in the fall, which seems really soon considering how far apart the Beauty Killer and Androgyny palettes were from Thirsty and Blood Sugar. So I hope we're not going to turn into like a Kylie Cosmetics where these start coming out every couple weeks. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!